Hey guys, this is the tutorial for the beginner trick that I created. Most of you should be able to do this. It is not that difficult. There's one move that might be a little hard for some of you, but with just a little practice you'd be able to have it down. So most of you should be able to have this pretty easily, except for the very beginner. Anyway, I'll get right into it. All you need is a deck of 52 cards, so go grab one and come right back. Okay, so it has a huge setup, and here is the setup. I'll try and go not too fast, but you're probably going to have to pause the video for this, so just be ready. Okay, so the setup is the 10 of spades, the ace of spades, 2 of hearts, 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, 9 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, 3 of clubs, 3 of spades, 7 of spades, 4 of hearts, 4 of clubs, 4 of spades, 10 of diamonds, 5 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 5 of spades, king of spades, 6 of hearts, 6 of clubs, 6 of spades, jack of diamonds, 7 of hearts, 7 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, 8 of spades, 8 of hearts, 8 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, queen of diamonds, 9 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, queen of spades, 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, king of diamonds, jack of hearts, jack of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 9 of spades, queen of hearts, queen of clubs, 7 of diamonds, ace of diamonds, king of hearts, king of clubs, 8 of diamonds, jack of spades, ace of hearts, and the ace of clubs. You might have to go back and watch that again. Anyway, so now what you're going to do is you might want to do this. I didn't do it in the video, but you might want to just show the spectator the deck. If you decide to show the spectator the deck, be careful about this and kind of show it in clumps, because if you show it fully, they're going to notice that it's set up because they're going to see all the consecutive cards. So if you choose to show it, just kind of go really fast and just kind of skim through the deck so they don't notice that it's set up. And then, so if you don't do that, just go straight into it and just do a few false cuts or shuffles. So any kind of false cut that you want to do or a false shuffle. For a really easy one, for some of you guys out there, just swing cut the cards. Swing cut the cards again and hold a break. Put these cards down. Take away the cards at the break, put those down, and put that down. Another easy one is just to take some cards, half the deck off the bottom, hit them against the pile on the top, and then set them down. It gives the kind of appearance that the cards are being cut, and it should fool most lay people. And those are some really basic ones. So now what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to force a card on the spectator. So simply swing cut the cards and hold a break. And now just tell them to stop as you riffle down the side. It doesn't matter where they say stop because you're going to take away the cards at the break. And now you're back. The deck hasn't been disturbed at all. And now what you're going to need to do here is a triple lift. I'll explain why you do a triple lift here instead of a double lift. I have a reason for it, and this might be a little difficult, but if you're good at the double lift, you should be able to do the triple lift, no problem. I have a good tutorial that can cover that. I'll put the link on the screen, but basically what you're going to do is just apply some pressure with your thumb, and then just using your middle finger or your index finger, just feel along the side of the pack until you have 3 cards, and then just flip them over. In my performance video, I accidentally did a quadruple lift instead of a triple, but anyway, that's not important. So after you've done the triple, they think that the top card's the 2 of hearts, so they think you're setting down the 2 of hearts, which is their selection. It's really the 10 of spades. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start in jog, out jog, all the way through the deck. And this is going to take a minute because you're going to do this several times. So while you're doing this, remember that you need to keep your spectator entertained. You don't want them to get bored and walk away. So talk to them, tell a stupid joke or two. Just make sure that they just stay entertained and they don't feel like leaving, because that would be bad. Just remember that. Always kind of try to keep the spectator involved. Don't let them get bored, because they will leave. Okay, when you're done doing that, break away the out-jogged cards and just set them down. Now you're going to do this again, starting with in jog, out jog, in jog, out jog. You're always, in this trick, you're always going to start with in jog, and you're always going to break away the out jog cards and set those down. So always keep the in jogged cards with you and set the outjog cards down. So once again, break away the outjog cards and set them down. Do this again. And remember, it is very important to keep your spectator entertained. Always keep talking. And then you're going to do this one final time. Okay. So now you have these 4 piles. And so you say, okay, I have 4 cards left in my hand, so if you've done this right, these should be ace, king, queen, jack of clubs. You say, we'll get back to those later. And now your setup is like this. You just see the cards real quick. The second pile is already ready to go. You're not even going to disturb this one. It's ready to go. And then you've got almost the diamonds there and the spades there. So you have these 4 piles, starting with the pile on your left. Once again, starting with in-jog, go in-jog, out-jog all the way through. Keep talking to your spectator, keep them entertained. And then once again, when you're done doing this, remember that you need to break away the out-jogged cards, and then take the out-jogged cards and set them down in this middle pile right here. So it would be the third pile of the original 4. Right like that. And remember to set the out-jogged cards there, not the in-jog. You don't want to get mixed around there. Remember, always set the out-jogged cards in that middle pile. And so now what you have is, now you have all the hearts here. Your clubs are set up. And this pile looks like this. So what you're going to do is, after you're done what you just did, just kind of say that we have all these cards here, and then while you're spreading these out, what you do is you want to get a break under the top 5 cards. So while you're spreading these out, just kind of stick your pinky in there, and just when you're squaring them back up, catch a break. And then you're going to make what the spectator thinks is a random cut. You're going to tell them, I'm just going to make a random cut, and really you're just breaking away these top 5 cards. So take the top 5 cards away and put them on this 4th pile over here to your right and set those down. So now the hearts are set up, the clubs are set up, the diamonds are set up, and the spades are set up. So now you're going to go back and you're going to show that you have, you're going to say, I told you I'd get back to these 4 cards, and these 4 cards are the ace of spades, the king of spades, the queen of spades, and the jack of spades. The reason I don't want you doing a double lift here, or at least I chose not to, I guess you can do it if you want to, is because if you do a double lift, the spectator's card will be the ace of spades, and it'll kind of get a weird reaction if they remember their selection is the ace of spades, and then you put it down, and they'll go, wait a second, that's my selection. So it kind of ruins the suspense. Where I just like the suspense more if you say, what was your selection again? Oh, it was the 2 of hearts, and then you say, all I have to do is just snap my fingers and I can change it into the 10 of spades. Whereas if they already see the ace of spades and that was their selection, they already know that something weird has happened, and they're going to start asking questions. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't ruin the trick, but I just like it better with the suspense and asking, what was your selection again? Oh, well, that doesn't help us. But if I snap my fingers, I can change it into your cards. That's the reason, at least that I chose to do a triple lift. So after you show them that you have the royal flush, and then you're going to say, well, I wasn't randomly mixing these piles around for no reason, and then you just show that you have all of the hearts, all of the clubs, all of the diamonds, and the deuce through 9 of spades, which is completed by their royal flush. And so that is the beginner trick that I created. I hope that tutorial was helpful, but if you still have any questions, just ask me in the comments below or send me a personal message, and I will see you next time.